Hi everyone. Today we've got a class that is shorter for those of you that were looking for a class that you could practice before you get started for the day, or maybe in a break in the middle of the day. So this would be perfect for you. So I won't keep talking, let's get started. Come on down to the mat and find yourself a comfortable position. Whatever feels right for you today, seated, eyes closed. And letting yourself just settle into the space. Noticing the connection with the ground beneath your sit bones. Letting your inhalation go all the way down to the base of the spine and your exhalation all the way out the top of your head. And with each exhalation, start to relax your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders. Relax your hips. Let your knees fall heavy towards the ground. Relax your ankles and your toes. Take a couple of full deep breaths here, inhaling, filling up your belly completely. And exhale, release. Exhale through the nose. Exhaling until there's no air left. And then begin to inhale, filling up the belly, taking in as much air as you can, filling up the chest. And exhale through the nose until all of the air is released. And then gently open your eyes. And we're going to come on over into all fours, stacking the shoulders above the wrists, knees below the hips. Spread your fingers wide, stretch your toes towards the back of the mat, and just gently shaking the head and the hips. Getting used to this sensation in the neutral posture, and then we'll move through a couple of cat-cow. So inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the nose, lifting the tailbone, pressing into the earth, and exhale, rolling through the spine, pressing the heart up towards the top of the ceiling. Inhale, and exhale. Closing your eyes and just moving at the rhythm of your own breath today. Noticing all of the sensations. See if you can tune into every vertebra moving. Sensing the areas that have a little more space, a little less space today. And then come back to the neutral position. Extend the right leg, press the toes into the mat and press your heels away from you. The leg is really long and strong. Draw the core in, pressing your belly button in towards the spine, and then lift your left arm, lengthening it ahead. Keep looking down towards the mat so the back of your neck is in line with the spine. And take a few breaths here. Feeling the length between your right heel and your left fingertips. Inhale here, and then exhale to lower. Taking it to the other side, left leg goes back, pressing the toes into the mat, belly button drawing up to the spine, right arm lifted. Pressing the top of the right foot and the left palm into the mat, and extending through the body. Keeping the breath flowing. Exhale to come back down. Toes together, open the knees as wide as you can, sit back on your heels, extend the arms forward, rest the forehead on the mat, coming into Balasana. letting your weight fully sink down towards the ground. With your inhale, drawing the tailbone towards your heels. And with every exhale, melting the heart towards the mat. And maybe looking for a little bit more space, walking the fingertips a couple of millimeters more. Inhale, gently looking up, and we're going to walk the hands over to the left. So rest the right palm on top of the left and then relax your forehead back down. Keeping the glutes towards the heels. Breathing here, filling the right side of your body up. And then as you exhale, gently walk the hands through center over to the right hand side. Left palm resting on the right, forehead on the mat. A couple of breaths here. Gently opening up the left hand side of the body. And then exhale, walk back to center. Hands and arms in line with the shoulders. Pressing the palms into the mat. Lift the hips and then lift all the way up to Ardha Mukha Shavasana, downward dog for the first time. And then gently walking with the toes to meet the hands. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Gently bend the knees. Take hold of the elbows, allowing the upper body just to soften, fall towards the earth. Rocking from side to side here. Release the arms, rolling up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, coming into standing. Roll the shoulders back and draw them down towards the ground. Check that your feet are hip width apart. And set yourself up in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet pressing into the earth. Core drawing in. Relax your shoulders. The back of the neck is long, the top of the head lifting up towards the ceiling. Inhale, arms come up, keeping the long line of the body, keep your core drawn in. Fingertips are reaching for the ceiling, feet pressing into the earth. And exhale, take the fingertips all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, slide the hands up the legs, pressing into the thighs, squeezing the elbows into the body. Flat back here. Space between the ears and the shoulders. And exhale, release. Stepping back with the right leg. Knee and the top of the foot come to the earth. Fingertips or palms grazing the ground. And just look forward, taking a couple of breaths. And on the next exhale, stepping back, Ardha Mukha Shavasana, downward dog. Bend the knees, lift the heels and lift the tailbone high. Keep pressing the palms into the earth. Inhale here and exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale to lift up, bend the knees, lengthen the tailbone as high as you can. Feel the length from the hands all the way down the sides of the body to your tailbone. And exhale, lower. Inhale, come forward to plank. Shoulders stacked above the wrists. Your body in one long line, legs really strong. Heels pressing back. Exhale, knees come down to the ground. Chest comes between the hands, elbows squeezing into the body. Chin gently resting here as well. Ashtanga Namaskar. And as you inhale, slide the chest through the hands. Tops of the feet grounding down. Pelvis pressing into the earth. Peeling your heart center away from the mat. Exhale, draw the hips back to the heels. Inhale, lifting up. Ardha Mukha Shavasana. Couple of breaths here. Feeling the length throughout the whole body. feet and hands pressing into the earth, tailbone lifting. Inhale, step forward with the right leg. Left knee, left foot comes down, looking forward. Relax your shoulders. Gently finding space in the body with every breath. And inhale, step forward with the left leg. Exhale, nose towards the knees. And as you inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands through center. Come back to Tadasana. Stacking your body here. Feet grounding down. Legs active. Tops of the thighs are rotating externally. Allow your breath to keep flowing. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, hands up the legs, flat back. Squeeze the elbows into the body, but draw them backwards as well. So you create this space between your shoulders and your ears. Activating the legs. And exhale, release. Step back with the left leg. Knee and foot come to the ground, and this time we're going to rise up with the hands and the torso, pressing the palms in towards each other. And just stay here for a few breaths. So by pressing the palms into each other, lifting up, keep pressing the feet into the mat, anchoring you down. Breathing all the way into the belly. And exhale, release the hands. Step back, Ardha Mukha Shavasana. A couple of breaths here. Air flowing through your whole body, all the way to your heels, and back out the top of your head. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin towards the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slide the chest through the hands. The lower belly, the pelvis, and the tops of the feet all pressing into the mat, Bhujangasana. Elbows squeezing into the side of the body. And exhale, hips to the heels. Inhale, lifting up, Ardha Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lifting up the right leg, pressing the heel back. Keep pressing the palms into the mat. The toes on the right foot are drawing down to the ground. Hips are mirroring the floor. Inhale here to lengthen. And exhale to lower. Inhale, lift the left leg. Same thing here, so the toes draw down to the ground. Leg is strong and active. Heel pressing away. Inhale here, and exhale to lower. Stepping forward with the left leg. Right knee comes to the ground. Check that your left knee and your left ankle are stacked above each other, and rise up through the torso, pressing into each palm and pressing into the earth with the top of the right foot and with the left foot. Full breaths through the body. And exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale as you step forward. And exhale, nose towards the knees. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, through center. One more round here. Feet hip width apart. Feel the whole body stacked. Inhale, arms come up. And as you inhale, the next time you're going to rise up onto your toes. Exhale, lower the toes, hands come down to the mat. Inhale, hands up the legs. Take the arms back this time. Top of the head lengthening forwards, fingertips back. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right foot comes back. The right heel is lifted. Plant the right hand alongside the left foot and open up your left arm here. A couple of breaths, actively pressing into the ground with your right hand, the left foot. Right heel presses away from you. And your left arm is in line with your right. Inhale here. Exhale, hand comes down to the ground. Step the left foot back. Ardha Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, coming forward to plank. We're going to take the right hand to center. Roll onto the side of the right foot, coming into a side plank. So you've got some options here if you need a little bit more support. Step your left foot forward. Right knee is, the left knee is bent. You're creating a 90-degree angle here. And then lift up the left arm. Or keep it stacked on top, lifting up. Or if you've got a little bit more strength, rising up through the leg. So whichever version, we're going to come gently back down to center. Take it to the other side. Left hand in the center of the mat, rolling over to the side of the left foot, coming into your version on the left-hand side. And exhale, bring the right hand down into plank, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide through to Cobra Bhujangasana. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, lifting up, Ardha Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, left leg forward, right heel is lifted. Oh, hang on. I'm mixing up my legs. I knew that'd have to happen. Right leg forward, left heel lifted. And you're going to plant the left hand on the ground. Open up the right. Pressing into the earth. Lifting up through the right fingertips, lengthening the top of the head towards the front of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand lowers. Stepping forward as you inhale. Exhale, nose to knees. Inhale, rising up. Exhale through center. Okay, we're going to walk. You guys will be fine if you're at the front of your mat. Just open your toes a little bit further out to the side, a little bit more distance between your feet, a little bit more wide than hip distance. Toes facing out. Hands in front of your chest. Pressing into the earth with your feet. Lengthening through the whole body with a few breaths. And on the next exhalation, bend the knees. We're going to start to lower down, coming into Malasana or squat. Change the distance if you need when you get there. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths. So if this is difficult for you, if your heels don't quite reach the ground, you can roll up your mat. Rest your heels on the edge of the rolled up mat. Or you can pop a blanket or something underneath them too, just to give you a little bit more space. Pressing the elbows into the knees, opening up the chest. And exhale, release. We're going to lengthen the arms out in front, keep pressing the arms into the knees. Palms facing the ceiling and just bow your head gently here. Moving into a more passive version of this pose. And then release. So using your hands for support or gently come down to the ground. Planting your feet on the mat, close to the glutes. Roll the spine back. And if you've still got a little bit more space, walk the heels a bit closer to the glutes. Feet and knees are hip width apart. Press the palms into the mat. Activating the shoulder blades here. Keep the back of the neck really relaxed and long. And as you inhale, press into the mat with the feet, with the palms, and lift the hips, coming into bridge pose. Creating a line from the knees to the shoulders. Keep pressing into the earth, lifting the hips high. And as you exhale, roll down through the spine. Stay here for a moment with the back flat against the floor. And then gently hug the knees in towards your chest. Rocking from side to side, massaging the lower back here. You can draw circles with your knees. Take the arms out long in line with your shoulders. Hug the knees into the chest and drop them over to the left-hand side. Looking towards your right hand and just staying here for a few breaths. With every exhalation, connecting the right shoulder blade towards the earth. Inhale back to center, knees hugging in towards the chest, and exhale, lower them to the right hand side. Looking towards your left fingertips. And with every exhalation, your left shoulder blade looking for the ground. Inhale, coming back to center, hugging the knees in one more time. And then gently extend the legs, bringing yourself into Shavasana. We're just going to have a short version of Shavasana here today, but it's still really important that you allow your body to completely rest after the practice, even if it's just a couple of minutes. So allow your feet to roll open to the sides, your palms to face the ceiling. The whole weight of the body sinking into the mat. Noticing the sensations in your body after the practice. Very gently start to bring your awareness back into your whole body. Slowly moving your fingers and your toes. Hugging your knees in towards your body, and allow yourself to roll over to the left-hand side. And very gently bring yourself back to a seated position. Keeping your eyes closed. Opening up through the front of the body. Lengthening the spine, grounding down with the sit bones. Bring your hands together in front of your chest, lifting your heart center up to meet the thumbs. And gently bow your head down towards your hands. Coming back up, open your eyes. Namaste. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed the practice. Now you have one that you can fit into whatever small time space you have. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.